I thank you all for making it here to my concert, to my Minecraft building inspirational impromptu intro song parody that you can only find in Fish Spider Industry. I'm glad that you could all make it. So, without further ado, I'm gonna get on this mic. I'ma begin, and I'ma sing the bit. I don't know why I'm speaking like this, but apparently that's what I'm gonna that's how singers speak before they sing. They can sing really well, but they can't talk at all. Apparently that is my impression of all singers, and now they're also going a little bit foreign. I don't know when little bit foreign happened, but we might as well go full Scottish while we're at it. Jesus Christ on a rice cake. I don't know why is that a thing. The builder takes all. It's the thrill of one more block, the last one to place. We'll never sacrifice their builds. Don't ever look back on the blocks that you've placed. Be placing them fast with the wind on your mouse. Oh, the blocks will be placed, and it's sweet, sweet, sweet fish battery. As for the building, we'll make the boss fight, and it's sweet, sweet, sweet fish battery. And the block who's last to place, the builders take all. You don't win no spiders, you only lose your life. You fight with a fever, for the time keeps... I don't even know where I'm sorry, this is welcome. Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all to the next episode of Fish Spider Industries. I don't know why I did that either, but it's kind of a rocky noise, to be fair, you know, going, that's maybe I just have very, very not realistic impression of music. I do not know music that much. Back in my country, you are punished with death if you are at all musical. Seriously, you walk down street, you go, oh, you get killed many times over. See, we have that kind of technology. We kill you, we revive you, we kill you second time, we revive you second time, and yes, we kill you third time. No reviving third time, too expensive unless singing was very, very bad, in which case we go up to fifth revival. Only very special occasions does that happen. For example, this I believe his name was Justin. He went through 8 kill deaths before we were satisfied he had learnt his lesson, and then left him dead anyway, because that is how we work in my country. Okay, so Fish Spider Industries, everyone. So the cave, as you can see, okay, doesn't look like anything's happened, but no. No. Fucking Caesar Clown is the worst laugh I've ever heard. Look, guys. Look. The cave's slightly been... Look, this bit here. It's growing. It's getting there, everyone. I know. It's getting there. It will happen. I promise it will happen. I just don't know. The powers won't work, and I don't know how to do things manually. Okay, so what I thought would be cool today is to start planning out and working on the boss fight. We've got the lead in, we've got everything like that. That's all cool and working like smooth jazz. I just realised something. Can you go underneath the plantage? You can go underneath the plantage. If there's one thing you're not allowed to do in this map, it's go underneath the plantage. You're not some underground plantage underneather. Is that a job? That's a position. Hey, Harry! We want to hire you for an underground plant underneather. What would I have to do for that? Jerry? I don't know why everyone's called Jerry, Harry, Bob, Timmy, or Bobicus, or Gregacorious, but they're names I repeatedly use in stories because they're the names that spring to mind. I don't know why they spring to mind, because I don't know any one of these names in real life. What was I even talking about? I don't know. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is plan the boss fight out. So the spider, I don't know, the spider is either going to be underground, I've decided now, or in this cave. Because what I've realised is, completely deliberately, I happen to have constructed this cave on this sort of place with loads of little intersecting caves and holes that all come up at the ground and can actually be used, incorporated into the boss fight to actually give it some, you know, more 3Dness, so you can hop in and out of caves to actually see what's going on. And I just think that's a really nice little idea to include, so I'm going to work on that for today and see where we get to. Alright, engage making up this as we go along mode. Activate. Oh, totally subtle. My psychic powers reconstruct the world around us and meet everybody our peephole. So, maybe I should call it something other than a peephole. I cannot believe I fell at that time. The star effect. I do not enjoy the daytime. The nighttime. The nighttime is what I actually meant to say. So basically, guys, the best way I could explain this is if any of you have seen the Chronicles of Riddick, you know that bit where they're running from the fiery planet and they get to the point where they're in that snowy area and Riddick comes up from. And Riddick is on top of these things, right? And the bad guys, well, the mercenary dudes, come up from underground, open the thing, he's on top of it, and he, like, kills them, and it's like a peephole armoured from the ground. That's what I mean, calling it a peephole makes it sound a little bit less cool than it is. It's like, oh, do you want to see my giant metal armoured peephole? Are you okay? Because I don't think it's supposed to be metal or armoured, though congrats on it being giant. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, the whole plan is to connect up, and just, maybe if I say is a few more times, you'll get me. Okay, so, it's magic, you know, never believe Sharoro. I don't know what I'm doing, everyone, I just feel like I'm banging my head against the block, okay? I'm just banging my head against the block because I just wanna. I look at my character and there's just blood everywhere. That would be quite suddenly horrific. So the point is, I want to connect up these caves and trenches to add to the boss fight experience. I don't want it to go too mental because obviously I don't want to let you into the entire cave system because we'd be here a while. But I think it would be cool to just make this area into, you know, obviously boss fight friendly. So what I need to do is, how does this connect actually? Does this connect? It's like I need some expensive cartographer team to like map out, dap out everybody. I require a cartography team to dap out the area. I know the best cartography team, okay? The cartography team of Greg, right? Yes, that Greg. He's also a cartographer now. He tried the artificial limb business, and honestly, it wasn't all that cracked up to be. It wasn't all he thought it would be cracked up. It wasn't cracked. It wasn't all about the. It wasn't cracked to be all he. Fuck's sake! Just the most failure English. Oh, God, the worst things I've ever seen. Across the vaulted doors where no one means before. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of placing blocks. So I've got rid of that cave. So basically, I want this to connect to the, like, the deaf hole. Psychic tunneling powers of 3, 2, 1! I don't know why psychic powering means that I need to evil laugh. Maybe I just insure. Maybe I just insure people. Maybe I'm in the insurance business. Maybe I'm a hard like cop thing. Oh God. I am so immature, right? I am nearly 21 years old, and because I accidentally said the word hard, I now am going, only Minecraft, okay? I don't know what it is, but placing blocks, I blame it on the fact that my brains are fried, okay? My brains are well and truly fried. For the last 2 weeks, right, what I have done is I have got up, started doing uni work, and not stopped until I've gone to sleep. The only breaks I've had have been to eat and to record videos. And you guys should just, I realise I talked about it last week, so I won't go on about it, okay? But what I can say is this, thank God, will be the last Fisai video where I'm under the influence of I hate everything and I want to stop and I just want to curl up in a ball and it's so stressful because when the day that I'm recording this gloriously is my final deadline day, so I don't need to do any more after today, and I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to just sleep mainly going to sleep, but it's going to be such wonderful sleep, the best kind of, fuck's sake, Gravel, it's going to be such good sleep, the kind of sleep where I'll have a smile on my face while sleeping, the best kind of sleep. So we don't want to make the caves look too artificial, because obviously we want to keep them as caves that have been converted into things. So if I put that there. So yeah, that's mainly the reason why there's not been a lot of progress so far, ladies and gentlemen, on in the last few episodes, the amount of stuff I've actually managed to get done, because honestly, normally, every Fish Spider Industries episode, I normally spend a good few hours at least going around the map, thinking of ideas, practicing my clicking skills. I don't know why practicing was even mentioned there, but apparently I practice, so there we go, I practice. Ooh, what's down there? Oh, well, yeah, literally the thing I covered up. I mean, literally the thing my psychic powers covered up. Wink, wink! And, plan everything out so I know the progress I'm making and it goes smoothly for you guys. Whereas this episode and last episode, due to just literally, I want time. I want time. I tell you what, the work ethic that I have had instilled into me because of my third year of uni, I am never letting that get away. I used to think making a video a day was me putting in a lot of effort for you guys. Well, screw that, okay? That is easy. Like, legit, from now on, once I finish uni, I am just, the amount of much more effort I'm going to put into each and every video, you have no idea how good this is going to be for your relative eyeball enjoyment. Let me just say that. Alright, so we got this tunnel over here. I don't want this one, so where does this come up? This goes over here. So this is in the entrance, actually. So do I want to keep that? Because that might be cool, actually. Yeah, what I'm going to do is, if I connect, is that iron that I'm placing? It's iron that I'm placing! I don't want it to be iron, I paid the iron price for this cave! Alright, so we've put that there, so I'm just going to connect this up to, because this is the trench? Is that the trench? Random, clearly naturally made hot. So that comes up. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So if we make the cave here, I'm literally mapping out caves. What can I say? Well, I'll tell you what I can say. I can finish my story of Greg Icarus and his new career in cave spelunking. So what, Mr. Greg Icarus? So is that actually, that's not even this trench. Where does this trench go? The most confusing system of caves that you've ever seen? Probably not. That's probably. Oh, it's so fucked the fuck! Oh, why? Okay, where's this come out? So that's good. That's fine. This one's fine. I can leave that how it is. Where's this one? That's just like another, help me! I'm going to leave that because that looks really cool. I can just imagine, because that's technically outside the entire cave as well. So just people are like desperately dying to the boss, just seeing their heads poke out of here, just desperate. Help me, I'm dying! I need to go! And then you poke them in the face. Okay. So one day, Greg Icarus, after deciding that the limb replacement biz was not for him, went on to join the cave spelunking course. Now I heard that Fish Spider Industries, a relatively large corporation run by the CEO, RageGaming of Awesome Town. He's from Awesome Town. Don't question him. So this needs covering up, but I can do that later. I'm sure you don't come to these videos to watch me cover up a cave, even though ironically that's what I've been doing most of the video. But actually, a lot of you people don't come to this video to watch me do anything, because quite frankly, you just watch it in the background. So fuck you guys, and you're missing this amazing thing. Oh, it's not happening anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna make that every time. I'm gonna make that joke. No, it's not really a joke. I'm just gonna do that and annoy you and make you switch to the video all excitedly every single time I remember this, because I don't even care. It makes sense to watch it in the background. I'm building caves. I am connecting and building cave systems. You probably only care about Greg Icarus and his epic story of spelunking, which I will proceed to tell you. Oh god, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't want to go on about it, but I do apologise, guys. Fish Spider Industries will return to their normal form next week. It's either this video or no Fish Spider Industries. That's what you got to realise, and I want to at least manage to, put something out, because I just feel like I failed you all if I didn't, and that would be upsetting. So, star virtual hug star to all of you. Well, to most of you. Some of you probably that'd be weird, so just take it as you want. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just flying around a cave saying things. That is Minecraft for me in a nutshell. Flying around a cave, saying things, and fuck you, Moon. Fuck you. That's better. So Greg Icarus, after seeing the job application in the Fish Spider Industries recruitment newspaper, decided that yes, he can be the best spelunker they've ever had, so they hired him to map out the cave system of the Spider Queen. And, you know, initially he was a little bit skeptical. He was like, are you sure this is safe? Do I really want to be going into the lair of the Spider Queen? And, you know, to be fair to him, it was a valid concern. But don't worry, the employers at Fish Spider Industries, the evil recruitment, the worst human resources you've ever seen in a facility, were like, yeah, it's totes going to be fine, super mega special awesome. And then Greg, being the happy-go-lucky chappy he was, with his super professional bowling player parents, they encouraged him. They're too busy off on their high life as super rich mega gambler stars to care about what he did, really. So they were like, yeah, go for it, Greg Icarus. What could go wrong? And now begins the tragic tale of Greg Icarus's death. Yeah, I know. Spoilers. Spoilers. So what he did, ladies and dentists watching this specifically for you. It's all for you. Alright, so we'll put some glowstone over here just to get a bit of light, so you can actually, maybe if I put it directly behind the chest. So he was in the caves, he was mapping them out, he was great, but then this very chest here was his undoing. He saw a light in the cave. I will now reenact the story of Greg Icarus. He was in the caves mapping out. It was all going well. This was his final leg before his payday. And he noticed a light, and the most disturbing creature you've ever fucking seen. And then he saw a chest. Now, this was not the state in which he saw the chest, for the chest was guarded. This part of the cave had been taken over by the spiders, and therefore needs to be cleared by the player in the boss fight if he ever wishes to see the light to get into this chest. This is going to be a little bit of bonus lore. Yes, indeed. If you get to the chest, you get to find out the epic tale of Greg Icarus. You know, legit, right? Someone, you know who you are because you're a baller, wrote up like a 2-page full-on couple thousand word story of Greg Icarus that I'm going to put into a Minecraft book and put in this chest, hopefully, and then you can just find out a little story of him like that, because I think that is really cool. So basically this chest is going to be here, surrounded by all this web. You're going to have a sword so you can break through it, and you'll be like, oh, I wonder what's in that chest. That seems pretty cool. So we just put lapis everywhere. We'll have spiders spawning, you know, generally. And Greg Icarus wanted this chest. He wanted it so bad, and he tried to get it. It's not the most epic of story, really. Him and his zoo animal handlers, that's what they call the employees, grandparents, were spelunking. His grandparents are with him now. I don't know why his grandparents are with him, but apparently they're with him. Lucy and Susan, yes, both his grandparents are women, apparently. I don't know what's my life right now. I don't. So his grandparents, Lucy and Susan's the guy. They have Greg Icarus's parents. Well, one of them. They didn't have both of them, otherwise this gets a little bit weird. And then obviously Greg Icarus was produced, and then some was produced on a factory line. Yep. And then, like the Bionic, maybe that's the twist, he's all Bionic. Maybe that's why he yearned to be a Bionic limb replacer. And then, by all accounts, he got the spelunking job, apparently with his grandparents, went spelunking, saw a chest to light in the darkness, and in his effort to get the chest, he was attacked by the fish spiders he so feared, as you can see. And then, Greg Icarus, was no more. Was just no more, and it was all very sad, and his parents mourned him while on vacation from their exclusive life as diving instructors. And he's dead. He's really dead. And I think it'd be cool. How does making a chest do redstone work? Or is it literally? How does making a chest do redstone work? Anyway, assuming this chest does redstone, what I'm thinking, right, as a nice little extra little Easter egg, I don't really know how to make a zombie spawn with armor, but don't worry, I got people for this kind of thing. Can I have my dispenser the correct way? Cool. So if we get an anvil, and then if we get a zombie, look, right, okay, And then this is going to be cool. I don't even care that this really is just not relevant to Fish Binder. It's just all the boss fight. It's just amazing. Greg Icarus. That will do as his thing. And there we go, everybody. We got Greg Icarus. Is it working? Is that... Yay! Greg Icarus will spawn when you attempt to loot the chest that cost him and his aquatic tour guide grandparents their lives. Yes, indeed. And then you can find him. Greg Icarus. We salute you, my friend. We salute you. And then we just, we put the book and quill in the chest that will be written of this story. And it will be all good. His grandparents, their remains were never found. And yeah, so there we go, everyone. If we put a little, gonna do a little motif thing, get some stairs here. I'm gonna make them out of quartz, just a nice little monument to Greg is here before you go into the thing, and there's gonna be a nice sign here. And this is just, the calm down of the... Here lies the world's best replacement Cyblim guy. Yes, Cyblim guy. And his memorial. And then if we get where's his head at, and he's going to be a stormtrooper. Because he was always, he did have a period of life where he did work for Darth Vader as a stormtrooper, along with his Jedi parents and Sith grandparents. Family reunions were not fun places to be, but they were fucking epic, the battles! But that's a story for another time. Let me know if you would like to hear the story of Stormtrooper Greg Icarus with his epic battles between his surprisingly spry grandparents and weirdly opposite side of the coin parents. There's an interesting family with many careers, and I'm just gonna end the episode before I go literally crazy. Please remember to like if you somehow enjoyed this. I really am sorry, guys. I just wanted to at least do something today, and this probably is at least better than nothing. Let me know how you've enjoyed this episode, so I at least know if it was worth me doing this. Oh god, this is one of those situations where I finish doing a video and I go, this was either the best or worst one of this series I've ever done. So my name has been Rage. I'll see you all next time when we can actually get to proper progress. I've made a fucking metal square thing, connected a few caves, and made a tomb reference to a fucking story I came up with in quick build. RageGamingVideos. Goodbye. I should get help.